Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my Pisces May 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the sun, moon, and ascendant. Anyway, people, first thing up is, as far as May goes, the sun will be in Taurus from the 1st until the 21st, so the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on siblings, cousins, neighbors, communications, short journeys, one's early education, and also just assimilating information. And now, given that this is Taurus energy, this could be done a lot of persistence, patience, perseverance, very methodical and deliberate manner with a lot of ponderous energy, a lot of planning, thinking beforehand before acting. And also, too, this could be a strong focus on very composed and calm communication. Might also shine the light, so to speak, on perhaps on a sibling, a cousin or neighbor that could be somewhat obstinate or stubborn, but there could be a very strong focus on persistent communications, and also perhaps learning or communicating very methodically as well. So anyway, well, the next thing up is, as far as May goes, the sun will be in Gemini from the 21st until the 31st. So the fourth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on one's home, family, those you're close to home with, emotional security, that end or latter part of life, who you are at the core, your roots, ancestry, traditions. And also, too, this is Gemini energy. Could be also, I want to say, the less dominant parent, which is often the mother. Now, given this is Gemini energy, of course, this is a lot more changeable and vacillating as opposed to the Taurus energy, and it's not as persistent, of course. A lot of this energy could be done with a lot of variety, danger of spreading yourself too thin, perhaps, and especially with matters pertaining to your home and family. But it could be done also, too, in a very spirited and animated manner. You're also looking at this could be an eye, so to speak, because remember that, the eye in astrology, the sun is associated with the left or the right eye in astrology, but as far as a figurative sense, this could be about keeping that eye on a mercurial or fickle family member or someone you're simply close to home with. So anyway, the next thing up is there will be a new moon in Taurus on May 4th, so the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, in some cases, this may manifest perhaps in a new stability in your communications, more persistence in them perhaps. In some cases, this could be a new Taurus cousin, new Taurus cousin, sibling, or neighbor. If it is a sibling, of course, it's good. It would be a Taurus sun, moon, a Taurus person being born at this time. But at the same time, in some cases, if it's a neighbor, it could be a Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant person, or one that embodies Taurus traits. Maybe this is the time when someone purchases a new Ford Taurus. I'm just being flippant, of course, because remember, the third house is connected with our short journeys, and, well, you know the rest. Anyway, this could be a time where you might begin to show more persistence in your short journeys, and also, too, this could be about, in some cases, maybe a period of starting new composed rational thinking, and perhaps starting to assimilate information through having things demonstrated visually, perhaps this time as well. So anyway, people, next thing up. There will be a full moon in Scorpio. As far as May goes, it'll be on May 18th. So the ninth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Well, at this time, this could be about, in some cases, the end of something Scorpio related that's connected with higher education. It could be something connected with locksmithing, or something with the occult, astrology, supernatural, psychiatry, psychology, alchemy, so anything that could be embalming, learning to be a coroner, anything that could be Scorpio related, forensics, investigation. Could also be the completion of a Scorpio-like publication, something that you publish that could be Scorpio related, could be something connected with horror, the occult, supernatural, astrology, something with psychiatry, psychology, something with mystery. And also too, when you're talking about a full moon in astrology, it could be a time where one becomes very tired, full, and exasperated at something. It could be a time where someone becomes tired, full, or exasperated, overly surreptitious, manipulative, overly secretive, perhaps somebody that's maybe exhibiting too much power and control. It could be an in-law, a grandchild. It could be someone in a religious congregation or college, university. And also at this time, this could be about, in some cases, this could be about the revelation or unveiling of maybe some dark secret or something nefarious or criminal related. It could be something with an in-law, a grandchild, someone you know at a college, university, or some religious congregation. In some cases, it could be a foreigner, perhaps. So anyway, well, the next thing up is, as far as May goes, Mercury will be in Aries from the 1st until the 6th. So the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time, this may manifest perhaps in in some cases, very direct and outspoken communications. Perhaps with people at the place you generate income with. It could be matters pertaining to your possessions, your resources. Also, too, as I've stated previously, Mercury can also be about siblings. This could be about Aries siblings. It could be Aries sun, moon, or ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Aries characteristics and might figure prominently in your self-worth, your self-esteem, monetary matters, your possessions, your resources. And also, too, this could be about very pioneering, original, spontaneous thinking connected with monetary matters and maybe the formulation of new ways to generate income at this time. And also speaking very openly about things you value. It could be like Aries values such as courage, fortitude, assertiveness. So anyway, next thing up is, as far as May goes, Mercury will be in Taurus from the 6th until the 21st. So the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, it could be a time where you might be learning more as far as having things demonstrated visually at this time. This could also manifest again. Mercury can be about siblings. It could be about Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant siblings, or simply ones that embody Taurus traits. It might figure more prominently in your short journeys, your communications. It could be matters assimilating information, maybe even matters connected with your early education. And also, too, Mercury can be about thieves. This could be about very Taurus type, avaricious, greedy thieves might be in your neighborhood. So just be careful at this time. And it could be people that you might simply might encounter during your short journeys as well. And also, this could manifest perhaps in having more persistent communications with siblings, with cousins, with neighbors at this time, more so than usual. And speaking, third house is the house of Gemini, Taurus, of course. I mean, you could be talking about, manifold Taurus related things, such as something connected with values, things of a monetary nature, things with banking, accounting, etc. So, and creature comfort. So anyway, well, next thing up. Well, as far as May goes, Mercury will be in Gemini from the 21st until the 31st. So the fourth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, you might find yourself speaking about manifold subjects with your family, the less dominant parent, people you're close to home with. It could also be about, again, it could be about Gemini type siblings, and might figure more, could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or ones that embody Gemini traits that may figure prominently. Your emotional security, maybe matters pertaining to that latter part or end of life, helping you get prepared for matters with your home and family in general. And also guard against, Mercury can also be about thieves. This could be about Gemini thieves, type thieves that could be very shrewd and cunning. They might invade your home at this time, given that this is the fourth house. So it's really important to be extra careful at this time regarding your belongings in your home and making sure your home is actually very safe and secure. This could be a lot of very loquacious type communications with fourth house people, just talking about many different things and being more voluble than usual with people in your home, your family life, people you're close to home with, and talking about maybe your Gemini qualities you may have at the core, such as perhaps your versatility, perhaps being somewhat restless, also loquacious, talkative, verbose, anything that could be, and really, anyway. Well, last but not least, Venus will be in Aries at this time as far as May goes, from the 1st until the 15th. So the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, this may manifest perhaps in, hold on a moment, people. This may manifest perhaps in very impulsive and impetuous spending, perhaps on possessions at this time. It could be also, too, you might find yourself valuing courage, fortitude, assertiveness, aggressiveness, more so at this time at the place you generate income. And it could also be, too, where if you're unattached at this time, Pisces, you may connect with an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Aries characteristics and might figure prominently in your self-esteem, your self-worth, monetary matters, your possessions, your resources at this time. And also, too, it could be about making money, doing something Aries related at this time, or it could be enjoying some Aries money-making endeavor that at this time as well. It could be something connected with surgery, welding, carpentry, doing something, arson investigation, any work associated with fire. It could be doing something, teaching a combative sport such as karate or judo or boxing. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my Pisces May 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. Stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my Pisces May 2019 horoscope forecast, part 2 of 2. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.